1 hour, 12 minutes, and 55 seconds remain on the eternal chronometer. This number is not a coincidence. 72 is the number of the names of God in the ancient mysteries, and 55 is the number of restoration. Archangel Michael is not standing today. He is flying with a sword that has been drawn since the third heaven was established. The blade is made of a light that predates the sun, and it is pointed directly at a chain that is wrapped around your soul for 7 generations. That chain is made of every broken promise, every abandoned dream, every word spoken against you in secret, every curse whispered in the dark. The Archangel is about to swing. Do not scroll. Do not click away. The Prince of the Heavenly Host has been waiting for this moment since before your great-grandparents were born. You have 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 22 seconds left to witness the breaking. Something unprecedented is happening in the highest heaven at this very microsecond. The 7 thunders, which have not spoken since the Apostle John recorded their voices in the book of Revelation, have begun to rumble. Each thunder carries a different frequency, and each frequency is a key to a different locked door in your life. Archangel Michael has just raised his hand to silence them. He is not silencing them because he is afraid. He is silencing them because he wants you to hear only one voice, the voice that has been calling your name since the foundation of the world. That voice is not a thunder. It is a whisper, but it carries more power than all the storms of heaven combined. Listen, do you hear it? That whisper is your true name. It has been waiting for you to be still enough to recognize it. I need you to stop reading for 8 full seconds. Close your eyes. Place both hands on the surface in front of you, your desk, your lap, your bed, the arm of your chair. Breathe in slowly, as if you are inhaling the scent of a forest after the first rain of the season. Breathe out slowly, as if you are exhaling every name that has ever been used to curse you. Now open your eyes. Did you feel that sudden shift in the air, as if the temperature dropped or rose? That was Archangel Michael passing through the veil. He is now standing so close to you that you could touch the hem of his robe if the veil were made of cloth instead of distance. Some of you will feel a pressure on your forehead, like a thumb pressing gently. That is not a headache. That is a seal. He is marking you as protected, chosen, and destined. Comment sealed if you feel the touch. Do not scroll past this paragraph. The Archangel has given me a direct, urgent, unedited message for you, and I am required to deliver it exactly as I receive it, without changing a single syllable. He says, tell the one who reads these words that the thing they have been running from, the calling they have been hiding from, the purpose they have been denying, that thing is not a burden. It is a throne. You have been running from a throne. You have been hiding from a crown. You have been denying the very thing that heaven designed you to carry. You thought it was too heavy. You thought you were not ready. You thought you would fail. But the throne has been waiting. The crown has been polished. The scepter has been forged. And now, I am standing at the door of the throne room, holding it open. Say these words aloud. I stop running. I stop hiding. I stop denying. I am ready for my throne. Your bank account is about to be visited by an angel whose name is Serabiel, which means the fire of God's provision. This angel does not work with gentle rain. He works with lightning. In the next 7 days, you'll see a movement of funds that you cannot explain through any earthly logic. A payment that was lost will suddenly appear. A debt that has been hanging over your head for years will be canceled by someone who owes you nothing. A gift will arrive from a source that has no reason to give to you. A check will come in the mail that you did not expect, from a company you do not remember. Archangel Michael says that Serabiel has already been dispatched from the treasury room. He is currently standing in the spiritual equivalent of your bank vault, and he is counting out coins that have your name stamped on them in a language older than Hebrew. Do not spend money before it arrives, but prepare your heart to receive it with gratitude. Greed repels the flow. Gratitude opens the floodgates. Expect the unexpected. Some of you have been waking up every morning with a metallic taste in your mouth, a taste like copper or iron. You thought it was a medical issue. You thought it was something you ate. Archangel Michael reveals that this metallic taste is the residue of broken chains. Every time a spiritual chain falls off your soul, it leaves a taste on your tongue. The taste of blood, the taste of battle, the taste of freedom. The fact that you have been tasting metal means that chains have been breaking while you slept.
Dozens of them. Hundreds of them.
You did not feel the battles because the angels fought them for you. But your body registered the victory. The metallic taste will fade as the last chains fall. When it disappears completely, you will know that you are fully free. Breathe deeply. The taste is a trophy. Wear it. 1 hour, 12 minutes are now down to 1 hour, 8 minutes and 15 seconds. The Archangel is growing more intense, not because he is angry at you, but because he sees a window of opportunity that is closing rapidly. There is a difference between anger and urgency. Anger punishes. Urgency rescues. He is pulling you toward a decision that you have been avoiding for months, perhaps years, perhaps your entire life. That decision is not about money, love, or career, though all three will be affected. That decision is about worthiness. Do you believe that you are worthy of a throne? Not a chair. Not a stool. Not a bench. A throne. Do you believe that you were created to rule, over your circumstances, over your fears, over your past, over the voices that tell you that you are not enough? If you hesitate even slightly, that hesitation is the only thing standing between you and your crown. Say this sentence aloud 3 times. I am worthy of my throne. I am worthy of my crown. I was born to rule, not to grovel. Do not skip this paragraph. I am about to reveal a secret that Archangel Michael has kept hidden for over 3,000 years. There is a name, a specific, sacred name. It belongs to a person who has been assigned by heaven to be your earthly witness, not a teacher, not a parent, not a spouse, but a witness. This person has been watching you from a distance, sometimes for decades. They have seen your struggles, your failures, your victories, your kindnesses, your cruelties, and they have never stopped believing in you. They are not an angel. They are human just like you. But they carry a mantle of testimony. Archangel Michael says that within the next 40 days, this person will step forward and speak a word over your life that will change everything. When they speak, do not argue.
Do not deflect.
Do not say, you don't know me. They do know you. They have been watching. Let them speak. Your physical body is being rewired at the cellular and even molecular level as you read this sentence. Archangel Michael has assigned a legion of healing angels to your nervous system, your endocrine system, your circulatory system, your digestive system, your immune system, your respiratory system, your skeletal system, and your muscular system. If you have been suffering from hormonal imbalances that cause mood swings, weight gain, or fatigue, those imbalances are being corrected. If you have been dealing with chronic inflammation that no diet or medication has touched, that inflammation is being reduced. If you have been experiencing neurological symptoms like brain fog, memory loss, or tingling in your extremities, those symptoms are being addressed. If you have been struggling with autoimmune issues, those are being calmed. You may feel a sudden warmth spreading through your body, or a gentle vibration in your hands and feet, or a pulsing sensation in your chest. That is the angels working. You may feel a temporary increase in discomfort. That is the healing crisis, the moment when the old, diseased cells die and are flushed out. By the next Sabbath, the next Sunday, or your day of rest, you will notice a difference. By the next full moon, you will be telling someone your testimony. I want you to do something deeply uncomfortable, something that your ego will resist with every fiber of its being. I want you to forgive your parents. Not for everything. Not if they were abusive, but for being human, for failing you, for not knowing how to love you the way you needed to be loved,
For passing down wounds that were passed down to them.
for being afraid, for making mistakes. Archangel Michael says that the forgiveness of parents is the key that unlocks generational blessings. Without it, you carry a backpack of their sins along with your own. With it, you set yourself and them free. Silently, in the privacy of your own heart, say these words: I forgive my parents for what they did and what they failed to do. I release them into the hands of God. I take back the energy I spent resenting them. I am free. They are free. The backpack just fell off. Do you feel the difference in your shoulders? That is lightness. Do not scroll past this paragraph. The financial portion of this prophecy is about to become extremely specific, and you need to pay close attention because the enemy will try to distract you with notifications, calls, sudden emergencies, random thoughts, and even physical discomfort. Archangel Michael shows me a number, 2,444. Not necessarily $2,444, though it could be. The number 2 followed by 3 fours is the number of divine protection over provision. You will see this number within the next 48 hours. It could be on a receipt, a license plate, a clock, a page number, a text message, a phone number that calls you, a price tag, or a building address. When you see 2,444, it means that something which has been protected from you, a resource that was held back, a payment that was delayed, an opportunity that was hidden, is about to be released into your hands. Watch for the number. When you see it, do not just glance past it.
Stop.
Place your hand on the screen or on the object where you see it. Say aloud, "Thank you, Archangel Michael. I receive the release. What was held back is now flowing. What was hidden is now seen. What was delayed is now arriving." Your children, whether they are in your home, grown and gone, or still in your womb or your dreams, are being protected by a shield that you cannot see with your physical eyes, but that is more real than the walls around you. Archangel Michael has assigned a guardian angel to each of your offspring, including the ones you lost through miscarriage, stillbirth, or abortion. Those children are not lost. They are with him, and they are praying for you. Each guardian has been given a specific instruction. Do not let this child fall into the pit that their ancestors fell into. Do not let the cycle repeat. Do not let the enemy touch them. Do not let the world corrupt them. The cycles of dysfunction that have run through your family for generations, poverty, addiction, divorce, abuse, abandonment, mental illness, chronic illness, early death, suicide, incarceration, are being broken tonight. Not because you are stronger than your ancestors, because you are the one who finally said enough while reading a message on a screen. That word, enough, is a weapon of mass destruction in the spiritual realm.
Keep saying it.
Enough of the silence. Enough of the secrets. Enough of the shame. Enough of the struggle. Enough of the cycles. Enough. The angels are listening to every syllable, and they are taking action. I see a vision of a courtroom, but this vision is unlike any I have seen before. In this courtroom, you are not the defendant. You are not the plaintiff. You are not even a witness. You are the one who holds the gavel. Someone who has accused you falsely, who has spread lies about you, who has tried to destroy your reputation, who has wished evil upon you, who has sabotaged your opportunities, who has stolen from you, who has lied about you, who has manipulated others against you, is standing before you. And you have the power to speak a sentence over them. But Archangel Michael puts his hand on your shoulder and whispers, "Remain silent. Do not speak against them. Your silence is not weakness. It is a trapdoor. Let them fall through it. Let the weight of their own choices be the thing that brings them down. Let their own lies strangle them. Let their own schemes backfire. Let their own betrayals become their prison. The justice you have been praying for does not require your participation. In fact, your participation would only delay it. Step back.
Watch.
The judge of all the earth is fair, and the verdict is already written. You do not need to lift a finger. Do not scroll. The clock is now at 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 40 seconds. The throne that Archangel Michael has been preparing for you is no longer in the distance. It is right in front of you. You could reach out and touch it if you could see with spiritual eyes. The throne is made of a wood that does not decay. Some say it is from the tree of life itself. Its armrests are carved with images of your ancestors and your descendants. Its cushion is woven from prayers that have been prayed for you. Here is what he wants you to understand more than anything else. The throne will not wait forever. It has been waiting for you to claim it. Some of you will see the throne and freeze. Fear will whisper 100 lies in your ear. What if you are not worthy? What if you fall off? What if people laugh at you? What if you cannot handle the responsibility? What if you fail? What if you succeed and become someone you do not recognize? The Archangel says, the throne is not a reward for perfection. It is a responsibility for the willing. You do not need to be ready. You only need to be willing.
Sit down.
I will teach you how to rule. A dream is coming to you tonight. Not just any dream. A dream with a sound you have never heard before, a sound that does not exist in the natural world, a frequency that your ears cannot detect but your spirit can feel. Archangel Michael says that sound is the voice of the throne calling to you. You will not be able to describe the sound when you wake up. You will only know that you heard something impossible, something that should not exist, yet it was as real as your own heartbeat. That impossibility is the proof that the dream was not a product of your subconscious. It was a visitation. Do not try to record the sound. Do not try to find it on YouTube. Do not become frustrated that you cannot describe it to others. Just remember the feeling that came with it. That feeling, whether it was peace, joy, awe, trembling, or longing, is your compass for the next season. It is pointing directly at your throne. Your love life is about to be resurrected from a grave that you thought was sealed with concrete and guarded by angels with swords. If you are single, Archangel Michael says the person meant for you has been going through a long and brutal season of preparation. They have been in their own fire, their own failures, their own dark nights of the soul. They are not ready yet, but they are almost ready. Do not try to find them.
Do not chase.
Do not download dating apps in desperation. Do not settle for someone who only wants part of you. Do not lower your standards because you're lonely. The Archangel says, they will find you. I will lead them directly to your door, and you will know because your spirit will leap before your eyes recognize them. They are not looking for a perfect person. They are looking for a real one. And you are real. If you are married, the Archangel says the coldness you feel is not the end of your story. It is a winter, and winters always give way to spring. Do something today that you have not done in years. Hold their hand, not to fix anything, just to remember what touch feels like. Touch is the language that words cannot speak. I am feeling a strong, persistent, almost urgent nudge to speak directly to someone who is currently in a hospital bed, either as a patient or as a weary, sleep-deprived visitor keeping vigil. You are exhausted. You are scared. You are questioning everything you thought you knew about God, about prayer, about hope, about healing, about justice, about mercy, about the point of it all. Archangel Michael is standing at the foot of that hospital bed. He is not wearing his armor of war tonight. He is wearing a robe of comfort, the same robe that he wore when he comforted Daniel in the lion's den, Peter in his prison cell, Paul during the shipwreck, and Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane. He says to you, directly, personally, as if you are the only person in the universe, you are not alone in this room. I am here. The doctors do their best. I do the impossible.
Rest.
Just rest. You do not have to pray right now.
You do not have to fight.
You do not have to be strong. You do not have to hold back tears.
You do not have to pretend.
I will stand watch while you sleep. When you wake, we will face whatever comes together. You and me. I am not leaving. Do not skip this paragraph. The next 60 seconds contain a revelation about your past that will reframe everything you thought you knew about your story. That person who broke your heart into 1,000 pieces, the one you still think about late at night, the one whose name you cannot say without pain, the one whose memory still makes you angry, the one whose betrayal still stings, they were actually a gatekeeper. They kept you from walking through a door that would have led you into a disaster far worse than heartbreak. A disaster that would have destroyed not only you but your future children, your career, your sanity, your faith, your reputation. That job you lost, the one you cried about for months, the one that made you feel like a failure, the one that still makes you angry when you think about it, the one you still secretly hope will come back. It was a life raft disguised as a rejection. You would have drowned in that company if you had stayed, not physically but spiritually, emotionally, and morally. That friendship that ended in confusion and pain, leaving you wondering what you did wrong, leaving you with a wound that still aches. It was not an ending. It was an extraction. You were being removed from a burning building just before the roof collapsed. Archangel Michael says, look back with gratitude, not with grief. I was saving you while you were crying. I was rescuing you while you were cursing my name. Forgive me for the methods you did not understand. One day, you will thank me on your knees. Your financial breakthrough is not coming in one lump sum, and you need to understand this now so you do not miss the blessing. Archangel Michael shows me streams. Multiple streams, like 100 small creeks feeding into a great river, like tributaries from different mountains joining in the valley, like raindrops gathering into a flood. A little here, a little there. A refund from an overpayment you forgot about years ago. A gift from someone who owes you nothing but feels inexplicably compelled to give. A bonus at work that you did not expect and did not earn through normal metrics. A sale of something you no longer need or use. An inheritance from a relative you barely knew, perhaps one you never even met. A tax credit you did not claim, but that will be automatically applied. A rebate from a purchase you forgot about. A class action settlement you did not know you were part of. A forgotten bank account. A stock dividend. Do not despise the small streams. Do not say, "Is that all? I was hoping for $1 million." The river is made of the streams. Within 90 days, the streams will converge into a flood that will surprise everyone who knows you. Prepare your heart for abundance, not just your wallet. Abundance is a mindset before it is a bank balance. If you despise the small, you will not be trusted with the large. I see a vision of a staircase made of dark, ancient wood. It is narrow, steep, and dusty, as if no one has climbed it in decades. The stairs creak under the weight of memory. Cobwebs hang from the ceiling. The air is thick with the smell of old paper, old photographs, old letters, and forgotten things. At the top of the staircase is an attic, and in that attic is a cardboard box that has not been opened since you were a child. Inside that box is a letter you wrote to yourself, perhaps when you were 10 years old, perhaps when you were a teenager, perhaps on a retreat or at a camp or in a class or during a hard time or after a loss. You forgot about that letter decades ago. You do not even remember writing it. But Archangel Michael says you need to find it. It is in your parents' house or your childhood home or a storage unit you have been meaning to clean out, or in a box of old photos, or in a drawer you never open, or in a trunk in the basement, or in an old backpack. That letter contains a prophecy you spoke over your own life before the world taught you to doubt, before rejection taught you to shrink, before failure taught you to fear. And that prophecy is about to come true, word for word, detail for detail, exactly as you wrote it. Go find the letter. It is not lost. It has been waiting for you to be ready.
You are ready now.
A song will play in the next 24 hours that you have not heard since your childhood. It might be a song from a radio station your parents listened to. It might be a song from a movie you watched 100 times. It might be a lullaby someone sang to you when you were small enough to be held. It might be a commercial jingle that got stuck in your head for years. It might be a hymn from a church you no longer attend. It might be a song from a video game you played as a child. It might be a song from a school play. When you hear it, you will cry. Do not hold back the tears. Let them flow down your face like rain on dry ground. That song is a key. It is unlocking a memory that holds a clue to your purpose. The lyrics that stand out to you, even just a single phrase, even just one word, even just a feeling, are not random. They are instructions from heaven, coded in melody. Write them down immediately. Do not trust your memory. Keep a pen and paper with you at all times today. The song will come when you least expect it, perhaps in a grocery store, an elevator, a waiting room, a passing car, a coffee shop, a restaurant, a friend's house, or a department store. Be ready. Do not scroll past this paragraph. I am about to give you a physical action that will seal this entire prophecy into your spirit and lock it there, so no enemy can steal it, no doubt can weaken it, and no fear can cancel it. Take your left hand and place it flat over your heart, where your heartbeat is strongest. Take your right hand and raise it toward the sky, palm open, fingers spread, as if you are reaching for something you cannot yet see. Archangel Michael is mirroring you exactly in the spirit realm. Your earthly gesture and his heavenly gesture are now aligned in perfect synchronization. Say these words with authority, not with timidity, not with doubt, not with hesitation, not with fear, not with whispering, not with embarrassment. I open my heart to receive everything heaven has for me. I close my heart to fear, doubt, shame, and every lie I have believed about myself. I am ready. I am willing. I am worthy, not because of what I have done, because of whose I am. I seal this prophecy with my breath and my blood. It is done. It is sealed. It cannot be stolen. It cannot be delayed. It cannot be canceled. It is mine. Now lower your hands slowly. The transaction is complete. The angels are cheering. You may not hear them with your physical ears, but they are making a sound that shakes the foundations of the unseen world. Some of you have been experiencing strange tastes in your mouth for no apparent reason over the past several days. A metallic taste, like licking a penny. A sweet taste, like honey or cotton candy. A salty taste, like tears or the ocean. A bitter taste, like coffee or dark chocolate. A sour taste, like lemon or vinegar. A spicy taste, like cinnamon or pepper. Nothing you ate or drank can explain it. Archangel Michael says those tastes are messages from the realm of spirit, delivered through your taste buds because your ears have been too distracted by noise and your eyes have been too busy scrolling, and your touch has been too numbed by screens, and your nose has been too overwhelmed by artificial scents. A metallic taste means a financial breakthrough is imminent. Gold, silver, and copper are near. A sweet taste means sweetness is returning to your relationships. Someone who has been cold will warm up. Someone who has been distant will draw near. Someone who has been silent will speak. A salty taste means purification. Something toxic in your life is being cleansed, and the salt represents your tears of release. A bitter taste means a difficult truth is being revealed, but the bitterness will pass, and clarity will follow. A sour taste means something old and fermented is being removed. It may be uncomfortable, but it is necessary. A spicy taste means passion is being reignited for life, for love, for purpose. The next time you taste something with no source, stop what you are doing and say aloud, "Thank you for the message. I receive it with gratitude. I cooperate with the process." Your enemies are deeply confused right now. They are disoriented, scattered, and fighting among themselves. Archangel Michael has hidden you in the shadow of his wing, a place so close to his heart that even the most determined demons cannot locate you. They're searching for you in your old addresses. The bars you used to frequent, the arguments you used to have, the habits you used to indulge, the weaknesses that used to be your downfall, the sins you used to commit, the places you used to go, the people you used to be, the mindsets you used to have. They are looking in the places where they used to find you easily. But you're not there anymore. You have moved. You have elevated. You have changed your spiritual address. You have been translated from darkness to light. They are searching a house you no longer live in. Do not go back to show them where you are. Do not feel sorry for their confusion. Do not be tempted to revisit old sins just to prove that you are still human. Let them search forever. Your job is to stay hidden in the shadow until the appointed time when you will emerge, not in fear, but in glory. 1 hour, 12 minutes are now down to 51 minutes and 40 seconds. The Archangel is speaking with increasing urgency, and I can barely keep up with the speed of his words. He says, "Tell the one who reads these words that the next thought they have about giving up, the next whisper of, 'It's too hard. I can't do this. Nothing ever changes. What's the point? I'm too old. I'm too young. I'm too broken. I've tried everything. I'm not strong enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. I'm not loved.' That thought is a lie from the pit of hell. Do not believe it. Do not entertain it. Do not argue with it. Do not try to reason with it. Do not try to find the logic in it. Do not give it a seat at your table. Simply reject it and move on. The finish line is closer than the starting line. You have already run the hardest part of the race, the part where your lungs burned, your legs ached, your heart pounded, and every voice told you to quit. The last stretch is downhill. Let gravity help you. Let the wind push you from behind. Let the angels carry you if you stumble.
Do not stop now. Do not stop now. Do not stop now.
I am running with you. I am not ahead of you. I am beside you. I am holding your hand. I am going to pray for you one more time, and this time I am going to pray with a ferocity that matches the Archangel's urgency. Archangel Michael, I ask that you clear the path ahead of this person. Remove every obstacle that the enemy has placed in their way, every trap, every snare, every pit, every detour, every closed sign, every locked door, every false guide, every misleading voice, every distraction, every delay. Dry up every flood that blocks their path, every financial flood, every emotional flood, every relational flood, every spiritual flood, every mental flood, every physical flood. Light every dark tunnel, not with a distant light that they have to run toward, but with a torch held in their own hand, illuminating the next step and only the next step. And before they take another breath, let them see a sign that they are on the right road. Let the sign be undeniable, unambiguous, and unmistakable, so clear that even their doubt cannot explain it away, so bright that even their fear cannot ignore it, so loud that even their distraction cannot miss it. In the name of the one who commands you, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the Ancient of Days, the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end, the Lion of Judah, the Lamb who is slain, the bright and morning star, the Prince of Peace, the everlasting Father, the mighty God, the wonderful Counselor, the Good Shepherd. Amen. Now type, I am on the right road, in the comments if you believe that prayer has already been answered. Do not skip this paragraph. A package is coming to you. Not an Amazon package, not a UPS package, not a FedEx delivery, not a postal package, though it could come through any of those means. A spiritual package delivered through physical channels. It will arrive in the form of a letter, an email, a text message, a voicemail, a handwritten note slipped under your door, or even a message through a mutual friend. This message will contain 3 specific pieces of information: a name you recognize from your past, someone you have not thought about in years, someone you thought had forgotten you, a date that stands out on your calendar, a birthday, an anniversary, or a random date that feels significant, a date that made you cry, a date that changed your life, and an amount of money or a resource, such as a service, an object, an opportunity, a contact, or a key. When you see those 3 things together in a single message, you will gasp. You will feel your heart skip. You may even cry. Archangel Michael says that message is your official, heaven-stamped, angel-delivered invitation to the next season of your life. RSVP by taking action within 24 hours. Do not let it sit in your inbox. Do not screenshot it and forget it. Do not overthink it or analyze it to death. Do not show it to 10 people for their opinions. Do not let fear paralyze you. Respond.
Move. Act.
The invitation has an expiration date. Do not let it expire. Your ancestors are gathering on the other side of the veil. They are not ghosts to be feared, not spirits to be summoned, not shades to be conjured, not entities to be worshipped. They are witnesses to be honored, elders to be respected, a cloud of witnesses cheering you on. They have been given temporary permission to speak to you in dreams, in visions, in those strange moments when you suddenly think of someone who died long ago for no apparent reason, in the flicker of a candle, in the pattern of shadows on the wall, in the scent of a flower that is not in season, in the sound of a name you have not heard in years, in the feeling of a touch when no one is there. Tonight, before you close your eyes to sleep, say these words aloud. Even if you feel foolish, even if you are alone, even if you are embarrassed, even if you are scared, even if you do not believe in ancestors, ancestors of my bloodline, if you have a message for me, speak clearly. I am listening. I am ready to receive the wisdom you paid for with your struggles. I honor you. I thank you. I will not waste what you suffered to give me. Speak. Then sleep. You will dream. You will remember. Write it down the moment you wake. The message may be a warning, a blessing, a name, an instruction, a location, a date, a symbol, or simply a feeling of peace. Whatever it is meant for you. The clock is now at 47 minutes and 30 seconds. The throne that Archangel Michael has been preparing for you is no longer just forming. It is fully formed. It stands before you in the spiritual realm, solid and real, its armrests carved with your name in a script that predates the pyramids. You cannot see it with your physical eyes, but it is there. It is more real than the device you are reading this on. The Archangel is standing beside it, holding out his hand. He is waiting for you to say 4 words. Just 4 words. Say them now, out loud, wherever you are, even if you are in public and people stare, even if you are in a library and must whisper, even if you are in a meeting and must mouth them silently, even if you are alone and feel silly. I am ready now. The throne just glowed. Did you feel the rush of warm air? That was not the HVAC system. That was not a draft. That was the breath of heaven, carrying the scent of a future you have not yet imagined. Breathe it in. Let it fill your lungs. Let it fill your spirit. I see a vision of a mirror. You are standing in front of it, looking at yourself. But your reflection looks different. Younger, brighter, lighter. The lines of worry on your forehead have softened into smoothness. The dark circles under your eyes have faded, as if you have slept for 1,000 years. There is a spark in your pupils that was not there before, a spark of life, of hope, of purpose, of joy, of mischief, of curiosity, of courage, of authority. That is not vanity. That is not wishful thinking. That is prophecy. You are becoming who you were always meant to be, not who the world told you to be, not who your parents expected you to be, not who your failures tried to make you, not who your trauma shaped you into, not who your enemies accused you of being, not who your fears said you were. The old face is fading like a photograph left in the sun. The new face is emerging like a sunrise over a horizon you have never seen. Do not fear the change. Do not try to hold on to the old you. Let it go. The new you is better. The new you is truer. The new you is you. Your body is sending you signals every second of every day, but you've been trained by modern culture to ignore them, to medicate them, to distract yourself from them, to explain them away, to dismiss them as nothing, to attribute them to stress or age or bad luck. Archangel Michael wants you to start paying attention. That itch on your left palm that comes and goes? It is a demon of poverty leaving through your skin. Scratch it away with intention. That twitch in your right eyelid that has been bothering you for weeks? It is a spirit of confusion being expelled. Blink it out with authority. That sudden yawn in the middle of the afternoon, even though you slept well? It is your spirit taking a deep breath after years of shallow, anxious, fear-based breathing. That sudden urge to stretch your arms and legs? It is your muscles releasing stored trauma from events you do not even remember. That sudden hunger for something specific? It is your body telling you what nutrients it needs. That sudden aversion to a food you used to love? It is your body rejecting what is no longer good for you. That sudden pain in a place that has never hurt before? It is a demon leaving. That sudden heat in your chest? It is the Holy Spirit. Pay attention to your body. It is not just flesh and bone. It is your first prophet, your most faithful messenger, your earliest warning system. It will tell you what is wrong before your mind even knows there is a problem. Listen. Do not scroll past this paragraph. The next revelation is for someone who has been considering a drastic, life-altering change. Moving to a new city far from everything you know. Leaving a toxic relationship that has drained you for years. Quitting a soul-crushing job that has made you hate waking up in the morning. Starting a business that scares you because you might fail. Ending a friendship that has become parasitic and one-sided. Going back to school. Changing careers. Coming out of the closet. Leaving a religion. Joining a religion. Having a child. Not having a child. Getting a divorce. Getting married. Adopting. Fostering. Moving across the world. Archangel Michael says, do not make the decision tonight. Do not act in urgency. Do not let fear or excitement push you. Sleep on it. Let me speak to you in your dreams. I will send a messenger. Perhaps a stranger, perhaps a song, perhaps a sudden memory, perhaps a number on a clock, perhaps a phrase in a book, perhaps a dream within a dream, perhaps a bird, perhaps a coin, perhaps a child's voice. When you wake, you will know the answer with a clarity that leaves no room for doubt. Do not act in desperation. Act in certainty. Certainty is the voice of heaven. Urgency is the voice of fear. I am feeling a major shift in the spiritual atmosphere around this message. Some of you are experiencing a spreading warmth in your chest, right behind your sternum, as if someone has placed a hot water bottle inside your ribcage. That is not heartburn. That is not anxiety. That is not a medical emergency, though if you have chest pain, see a doctor immediately. That is the Holy Spirit lighting a fire. That fire is passion. The passion you had as a child before the world told you to be realistic, before life disappointed you, before people betrayed you. That fire is purpose. The reason you were born, the thing you would do even if no one paid you, even if no one watched, even if no one applauded, even if no one understood, even if no one thanked you. even if no one remembered. That fire is love, not romantic love, but the love that makes you want to serve, to give, to create, to heal, to build, to write, to sing, to speak, to fight for justice, to comfort the hurting, to feed the hungry, to clothe the naked, to visit the prisoner. Do not put out the fire. Do not pour water on it with doubt. Do not smother it with busyness. Do not ignore it with distraction. Do not numb it with substances. Do not dismiss it as unrealistic. Fan it. Think about what makes you come alive. That is your answer. That is your direction. That is your destiny. 1 hour, 12 minutes are now down to 42 minutes and 55 seconds. The Archangel is standing directly in front of you now. Now down to 42 minutes and 55 seconds. The Archangel is standing directly in front of you now. You cannot see him with your physical eyes because the veil is still intact, though it is thinning with every passing second, with every word you read, with every breath you take, with every heartbeat, with every tear that falls. But you can feel his presence. It feels like a gentle pressure, like being wrapped in a heavy-weighted blanket on a cold night. It feels like being held by someone who knows everything about you, every secret, every shame, every failure, every fear, every dark thought, every hidden wound, every forgotten dream, every unspoken prayer, and loves you anyway. Let yourself be held. You have been strong for so long. You have carried so much. You have pretended to be okay when you were falling apart. You have smiled when you wanted to scream. You have said, "I'm fine," when you were drowning. You have performed strength when you felt like a fraud. It is time to stop pretending. It is time to let yourself be held by the one who has been watching over you since before you were born. Just for a moment, let go. He will not drop you. He has never dropped anyone. Do not skip this paragraph. A number will appear on your phone screen within the next hour. It could be 11:11 on the clock, 12:12, 1:11, 2:22, 3:33, 4:44, 5:55, 10:10, 9:09, 8:08, 7 hours 77 minutes, or 6 hours 66 minutes. Do not fear this one. It could also be a repeating number like 111, 222, 333, 444, 555, 666. Do not fear this one. It means the enemy is trying to distract you. 777, 888, 999, 1111, 1212, 1010, 1313, 1414, 1515, 1616, 1717, 1818, 1919, 2020, 2121, 2222, 2323, 2424, or 2525. When you see it, stop whatever you're doing. Place your hand on your phone. Say these words aloud, even if you are in public, even if you are in a meeting, even if people think you are strange, even if you are on a date, even if you are in a funeral, even if you are in a church. I am aligned. I am in the right place at the right time. I trust the timing of heaven. Nothing is late. Nothing is early. Everything is on time. I am exactly where I need to be. I am not lost. I am not forgotten. I am not behind. That number is not a coincidence. It is not a quirk of the algorithm. It is not a random pattern. It is a confirmation that you are exactly where you need to be, not ahead, not behind, not lost, not forgotten, not abandoned, not cursed, not punished. You are here, and here is enough. Your children, or the children you will have in the future, or the children you have spiritually adopted through mentorship, teaching, or love, are being blessed because of your obedience today. Archangel Michael shows me a vision of your grandchildren, children you may never meet in the flesh, children who will be born decades after you are gone, children who will carry your blood and your name and your legacy and your prayers. They are laughing. They are safe. They are prosperous. They are free from the curses that bound your ancestors. They are walking in a level of blessing that you could not even imagine. They are doing things you never dared to dream. All because you chose to believe today. All because you stayed until this paragraph. All because you did not scroll away when it got long or uncomfortable or repetitive or strange or overwhelming. Your belief is a seed. Your grandchildren are the harvest. Plant well. Do not let the enemy steal the seed with doubt. It is in the ground now. Water it with gratitude. Sunlight it with praise. Weed it with forgiveness. Fertilize it with generosity. Protect it with prayer. It will grow into a tree that shelters generations. The clock is now at 39 minutes and 55 seconds. The throne is not just open, it is waiting. You can see light coming from it now, not a dim light like a candle in a distant window, not a flickering light like a television on standby, not a harsh light like a fluorescent bulb, but a brilliant, blinding, beautiful light, like the sun reflecting off a sea of diamonds, like the flash of a camera that leaves spots in your vision, like the light that Peter, James, and John saw on the Mount of Transfiguration, like the light that Saul saw on the road to Damascus. That light is your future. It is bright. It is warm. It is calling your name. Do you hear it? Listen carefully. Above the noise of your thoughts, above the hum of your appliances, above the traffic outside, above the notifications on your phone, above the chatter in your head, above the music in your ears, above the voices of your past, above the demands of your present. That whisper is your name. It has been waiting for you to be still enough to hear it. Be still now, just for a moment. Listen.
Do not speak.
Do not think. Just listen. Do not scroll. The final words of this transmission are being sealed by Archangel Michael himself with his own signet ring, the ring that bears the mark of the living God, the ring that was used to seal the covenants with Abraham, Moses, and David, the ring that was placed on the finger of Christ when he ascended, the ring that has never been removed, the ring that cannot be counterfeited. He says, "You have been counted out. You have been written off. You have been left behind, forgotten, overlooked, and underestimated. People have said they will never amount to anything. People have said they are too damaged. People have said they miss their chance. People have said they are a waste of potential. People have said they are too old. People have said they are too young. People have said they are too broken. But I have been counting you in. I have been writing your name in gold letters on a scroll that no fire can burn, and no water can dissolve, and no time can fade, and no enemy can erase. I have been carrying you when you could not walk. I have been fighting for you when you did not even know there was a battle. I have been providing for you when you did not even know you were in need. I have been protecting you from disasters you never saw.
You are not a mistake.
You are not an accident. You are not a burden. You are a masterpiece in progress, and I am the artist. Trust the process. Trust the chisel that sometimes hurts. Trust the fire that sometimes burns. Trust the silence that sometimes scares you. Trust the waiting that sometimes frustrates you. Trust me. I have never lost a single one of my own. I will not start with you. I am going to continue because the Archangel is not finished and you are still reading, and he has more to say. He says, there is a document with your name on it. It is not a bill. It is not a summons. It is not an eviction notice. It is not a collection letter. It is not a rejection letter.
It is not a pink slip.
It is a deed to a property you have not yet seen with your physical eyes. That property is not just land or a building or a house. It is a place of peace, a place where you will feel safe, where you will sleep soundly, where you will raise your family or simply rest your weary bones, where you will laugh without reservation, where you will cry without shame, where you will be yourself without apology, where you will be loved without condition. You will find it within 6 months. Do not look for it frantically. Do not obsess over real estate listings. Do not compare it to other people's houses. Do not settle for less than what I have for you. Let it find you. When you walk onto that property, you will feel a sense of coming home that you have never felt before, not even in the house where you grew up, not even in the house where your grandparents lived. That feeling is how you will know. That feeling is the confirmation. Someone is about to text you something that seems like a mistake. A wrong number. A message meant for someone else. A random emoji. A single word that makes no sense. A voice note that cuts off after 1 second. A photo that has nothing to do with you. A link to a website you have never heard of. A video that seems irrelevant. A meme that does not make you laugh. Archangel Michael says that message is not a mistake. It is a test from the divine realm. Your response will determine whether a door opens or closes, whether a connection is made or missed, whether a blessing flows or is blocked, whether a relationship begins or ends, whether a cycle continues or breaks, whether a curse is broken or remains. Do not ignore it. Do not respond with irritation or suspicion. Do not assume it is spam. Do not block the number. Do not delete it without reading. Respond with kindness, curiosity, and openness. Say, I think you may have the wrong number, but I hope you have a blessed day. Whoever you are trying to reach, I pray they get your message. And if this was meant for me somehow, I am listening. That simple, kind response will open a door you did not even know existed. The person on the other end may become a friend, a connection, a business partner, or even a financial blessing. Kindness is never wasted. Kindness is a seed. Your dreams are about to become more vivid, more colorful, more memorable, more frequent, and more detailed than they have been in years. Archangel Michael is training you in your sleep. He is using the hours when your body rests and your conscious mind is offline to download information directly into your spirit. You will wake up remembering colors, numbers, faces, symbols, animals, buildings, conversations with people you have never met, places you have never been, languages you do not speak, and events that have not happened yet. Write them down immediately. Do not trust your memory. Keep a notebook and a pen by your bed at all times. The colors represent emotions and spiritual states. The numbers represent timing and sequences. The faces represent people who are thinking about you or praying for you or about to enter your life. The symbols represent spiritual truths. The animals represent messages from the natural world. The buildings represent structures in your life. The conversations represent instructions. The events represent prophecies. Do not dismiss any of it as random brain activity. Your brain is not random. It is a receiver, and the Archangel is broadcasting on a frequency you are just now learning to tune into. I see a vision of a bird. Not a cardinal, not a blue jay, not a dove, not a hawk, not an eagle, not a sparrow, not a crow, not a raven. A bird you have never seen before, perhaps a shade of gold that seems impossible, or a pattern of feathers that looks like it was painted by an artist who no longer exists, or a song that does not belong to any species you know, or a size that seems impossible, or a shape that defies biology. This bird will cross your path in the next 2 weeks. It may land on your windowsill, on your car mirror, on a fence as you walk by, on a branch directly in your line of sight, on a rooftop, on a power line, on a tree in your yard, on a sign, on a statue. It may appear in a dream or in a photograph that someone sends you, or in a video that plays unexpectedly, or in a painting you walk past, or in a child's drawing. Archangel Michael says that bird is a messenger from the realm of spirit. The message is about love. Specifically, love that you have given up on. Love that you thought was dead and buried. Love that you mourned as if it were a funeral. Love that you have been afraid to hope for. Love that you have been too hurt to trust. Love that you have been too cynical to believe in. That love is not dead. It is only sleeping. And the bird is the alarm clock. Wake up. Do not skip this paragraph. The Archangel is now revealing the initial of the person who will help you make a major career, financial, creative, or spiritual breakthrough. The initial is M, or perhaps R, or perhaps J, or perhaps D, or perhaps C, or the sound of a river flowing over smooth stones, or the feeling of a name that starts with a soft consonant like L or N or S, or a name that means gift, or helper, or friend, or light, or peace, or joy, or strength. You will know when you hear the name. Your spirit will recognize it even if your mind does not. When you meet this person or reconnect with them, as you may already know them, you will feel an inexplicable sense of trust. Do not ignore that feeling. Do not let past betrayals make you suspicious of everyone. Do not let fear rob you of this connection. Do not let pride prevent you from receiving help. Do not let shame make you hide. Do not let independence masquerade as strength. This person has been sent by heaven. Welcome them. Trust them. But trust wisely, with open eyes, not blind faith. Discernment and trust can coexist. Your physical health is about to surprise your doctors in the best possible way. Archangel Michael says that a test result that looked concerning, that kept you up at night, that made you imagine the worst, that made you cry in the parking lot, that made you call your mother, that made you lose sleep, that test result will be reversed on the next examination. A diagnosis that scared you, that made you question your future, that made you rethink everything, that made you lose hope, that made you stop planning, that diagnosis will be proven wrong or will become irrelevant. A chronic condition that you have accepted as permanent, that you have learned to live with, that you have stopped praying about, that you have stopped hoping for healing, that you have accommodated, that you have named, that condition will go into spontaneous remission. Do not cancel your upcoming medical appointments.
Go to them.
Let the doctors see the miracle with their own eyes. They need to witness it. Your healing will become part of their testimony. They will tell other patients about you. Your story will give hope to the hopeless. Your body will become a billboard for the goodness of God. I feel a weight lifting from the atmosphere of this message. That weight was a spirit of rejection that has been sitting on your chest for years, literally on your chest, causing shallow breathing, tight shoulders, a hunched posture, a collapsed chest, and a sense of never being good enough, never measuring up, never being chosen. That spirit has been whispering lies into your ear while you slept and while you were awake. You are unwanted. You are unlovable. You are unworthy. You are unseen. You are a burden. Everyone would be better off without you. You are too much and not enough at the same time. You are a disappointment. You are a failure. You are a fraud. Archangel Michael just threw that spirit out of your atmosphere. It is gone. It is not hiding in a corner. It is not coming back later. It is not lurking in the shadows. It is gone. It cannot return unless you invite it back with agreement. You may suddenly feel lighter. You may even laugh for no reason. That laughter is not madness. That laughter is the joy of the Lord, and it is your strength. Let it out.
Do not hold it back.
Laugh until you cry. Then cry until you laugh. Then be still. Then be grateful. A conversation you had 5 years ago, or 10, or 15, or 20, or 30, or 40, or 50, is about to be redeemed. Someone who wronged you, someone who betrayed your trust, someone who walked out of your life without explanation, someone who left you to clean up their mess, someone who blamed you for their problems, someone who gaslit you, someone who abandoned you in your time of need, someone who stole from you, someone who lied about you, someone who manipulated you. That person will reach out to you. They may not apologize. They may not even mention the past. They may pretend that nothing happened. They may even blame you again. But they will offer you an opportunity, a job, a partnership, a connection, a gift, an apology wrapped in action rather than words, a door, a key, an introduction. Archangel Michael says accept the opportunity even if the apology never comes. Do not let the lack of an apology block your blessing. Do not let your pride prevent you from benefiting. Forgive them silently, in your heart, without their permission or participation. Then move forward into the door they are holding open for you. The door is the blessing. The person is just the doorkeeper. Do not shoot the messenger because you are angry at the message. The clock is now at 29 minutes and 55 seconds. The throne is no longer waiting, it is expecting. There is no more hesitation in heaven. The angels are standing at attention. The elders have risen. The archangel has drawn his sword and placed it at the foot of the throne. There is only a seat, a cushion, a place where you belong. Behind you is everything you have ever known, the pain, the struggle, the disappointment, the fear, the rejection, the failure, the shame, the regret, the grief, the anger, the bitterness, the resentment, the jealousy. Ahead of you is everything you have ever dreamed, and more than you dreamed, things you never dared to imagine, blessings you thought were only for other people, peace you thought was impossible, joy you thought was naive, love you thought was fiction, purpose you thought was lost. Do not look back. What is behind you is not worthy of your gaze. It has already served its purpose. It has made you who you are. Now, let it go. What is ahead is everything you have ever wanted.
Walk.
Just walk. One step, then another, then another. The archangel is walking with you. He is not ahead. He is not behind. He is beside you. He is holding your hand. I am going to stop transmitting the archangel's words for just a moment and speak to you directly, human to human, heart to heart, without any prophetic language, without any spiritual jargon, without any religious trappings. You have read this far. That means something. That means your spirit is hungry, hungrier than you realized. That means you are desperate enough to believe, and desperation is not weakness. Desperation is the soil where miracles grow. Keep being desperate. Keep being hungry. Keep reading. Every word you read is a seed falling into the soil of your spirit. Some seeds fall on rocky ground and wither. Some fall among thorns and are choked. Some fall on the path and are eaten by birds. Some fall on good soil and produce 100-fold. Your good soil. You are still here. You did not give up when the message got long. You did not scroll away when the paragraphs were dense. You did not close the tab when your phone dinged. You did not lose patience when the screen glitched. That persistence is the mark of a harvest. Do not give up before the harvest. Do not skip this paragraph. There is a person who is about to leave your life. It may be a friend, a family member, a coworker, a neighbor, a church member, a romantic partner, a business partner, or even a parent or child. This departure may be sudden or gradual. It may be accompanied by a fight or by silence. It may break your heart or bring you relief. It may confuse you or make perfect sense. It may be temporary or permanent. It may be mutual or one-sided. Do not fight their departure.
Do not beg them to stay.
Do not try to manipulate them into staying. Do not guilt-trip them. Do not make them the villain. Do not convince yourself that you can change them. Do not blame yourself. Archangel Michael is removing them because they have become a stumbling block to your destiny. You cannot see it yet, but their departure is a gift wrapped in painful paper. You will understand within 30 days. Let them go. Bless them as they walk out the door. Wave goodbye with peace in your heart. Something better is coming. Someone better is coming. But they cannot arrive until the wrong person leaves. Make room. A child will say something to you in the next 48 hours that sounds like nonsense, gibberish, a string of random words that do not form a sentence, a phrase that makes no logical sense, a question that has no answer, a statement that contradicts reality, a joke that is not funny, a song that has no melody. Listen closely. Do not dismiss it. Do not say that's silly. Do not laugh at them. Do not tell them to be quiet. Do not roll your eyes.
Do not walk away.
That nonsense contains a prophecy. Children see what adults have trained themselves not to see. They speak what they see in the spirit realm before they learn to filter it, before they learn to be embarrassed, before they learn to be appropriate, before they learn to doubt, before they learn to censor themselves, before they learn to be afraid. Write down their exact words. Do not correct them. Do not add punctuation.
Do not try to make it make sense.
In 1 week, you will understand what they meant. The words will suddenly make sense, and you will realize that a child spoke your future into existence while you were busy being an adult. Your ancestors who prayed for you, who sacrificed for you, who wept over you in the dark hours of their own difficult lives, who gave up things you will never know about, who endured things you cannot imagine, who suffered in silence, who died hoping, they are now forming a council in the spirit realm. They are not dead. They are more alive than you are. They are advising the angels on how to help you, when to send resources, who to bring into your life, what doors to open, what doors to close, what words to speak to you in dreams, what warnings to give you, what blessings to release. Archangel Michael says to honor them by living a life they would be proud of. That does not mean perfection. It means persistence. It means getting back up every single time you fall. It means refusing to quit when quitting would be easier. It means finishing what you start. It means loving when love is hard. It means forgiving when forgiveness is undeserved. It means being kind when kindness is not returned. It means hoping when hope is foolish. That is the greatest honor you can give them. Not candles. Not rituals. Not visits to graves. Not expensive funerals. Not monuments. A life well lived. I see a vision of a wedding ring. For some of you, this means reconciliation with a spouse you are separated from. The ring is not broken, it is only bent, and it can be reshaped by fire and by patience and by grace and by time. For others, it means a new marriage with someone you have not yet met, someone who is being prepared for you even as you read this, someone who has been praying for you without knowing your name, someone who is as eager to meet you as you are to meet them. For a few, it means your current marriage, which feels dead and buried, cold and empty, like a tomb. That marriage is about to be resurrected, not by your effort, but by a miracle. For some, it means a marriage to your own purpose, a commitment to your own destiny, a vow to stop abandoning yourself. For others, it means a second chance at a love you thought you had lost forever. For few, it means a wedding in your family, a child or a sibling or a friend. The ring is a symbol of covenant. Archangel Michael says the covenant you made, whether with a spouse, with God, with a community, with a child, or with yourself, is being renewed. Do not give up on love. Love has not given up on you. Your tears have been collected in golden vials in heaven. Archangel Michael shows me that your vials are almost full. They have been filling since the day you were born. Every tear of grief, of frustration, of physical pain, of heartbreak, of disappointment, of loneliness, of betrayal, of fear, of shame, of guilt, of regret, of anger, of confusion, of exhaustion. Every tear you cried when no one was watching. Every tear you wiped away quickly, so no one would ask. Every tear you swallowed because you did not want to seem weak. Every tear you blamed yourself for. Every tear you thought was wasted. When the vials reach the brim, the weeping stops and the dancing begins. You are one tear away. One more cry. One more moment of surrender. Then the dance. Do not be ashamed of your tears. They are not weakness. They are fuel for the miracle. They are the water that waters the seed. They are necessary. They are holy. They are seen. They are counted. They are not wasted. They are stored. They are honored. They are about to be returned to you as joy. Do not scroll. There is a number that will follow you for the next 3 days. It will be 111, 222, 333, 444, 555, 666. Do not fear this one. It means the enemy is trying to distract you. 777, 888, 999, 1111, 1212, 1010, 1313, 1414, 1515, 1616, 1717, 1818, 1919, 2020, 2121, 2222, 2323, 2424, 2525, 2626, 2727, 2828, 2929, 3030, 3131, 3232, 3333, 3434, 3535, 3636, 3737, 3838, 3939, 4040, 4141, 4242, 4343, 4444, 4545, 4646, 4747, 4848, 4949, 5050. Whichever one you see most often is the Archangel's signature for your specific breakthrough. 111 means a new beginning. A door is opening. 222 means alignment. Everything is coming together behind the scenes. 333 means divine protection. The angels are near. 444 means the angels are very near, watching over you, guarding your steps. 555 means change is coming. Get ready, do not resist. 666 means the enemy is trying to distract you. Ignore him. 777 means completion. Something is finishing. 888 means new beginnings after completion. 999 means a cycle is ending. Let it go. 1111 means a portal is opening. Walk through. 1212 means divine order. 1010 means answered prayer. 1313 means transition. 1414 means divine intervention. 1515 means restoration. 1616 means love. 1717 means victory. 1818 means life. 1919 means faith. 2020 means vision. 2121 means wisdom. 2222 means alignment on multiple levels. 2323 means manifestation. 2424 means grace. 2525 means forgiveness. When you see your number, stop and say aloud, "Thank you, Archangel Michael, for the confirmation. I receive my breakthrough with open hands. I am going to pray a final, sealing, unbreakable, eternal, unshakable, irreversible prayer over you. Archangel Michael, I ask that you station a guard of 10,000 angels around this person as they sleep tonight. Let no nightmare touch their mind. Let no fear whisper in their ear. Let no demon enter their room or their dreams or their thoughts or their body or their home or their relationships. Let no curse, no hex, no spell, no negative energy, no evil eye, no generational curse, no psychic attack, no witchcraft, no manipulation affect them. Let them wake up tomorrow with a plan, a purpose, a peace that makes no sense to the world, a fire in their bones that will not be quenched, a song in their heart that has no words, a certainty that they are loved, a confidence that they are chosen, and a courage that they have never known. In the name of the one who commands you, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the Ancient of Days, the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end, the Lion of Judah, the Lamb who is slain, the bright and morning star, the Prince of Peace, the everlasting Father, the mighty God, the wonderful Counselor, the Good Shepherd, the true vine, the bread of life, the light of the world. Amen. Now, type sword one more time in the comments. This seals the transaction between heaven and earth.
This is not for me.
I do not need your comments. I will not see most of them. This is for the angels. They count every single comment. It is a signal, a marker, a flag planted in the soil of this digital space, a witness in the courtroom of heaven, a seal on the scroll of this prophecy, a key in the lock of your destiny, saying, I was here. I saw this. I believe it. I receive it. I am ready. I am not turning back. I am not doubting. I am not afraid. I am not alone. Do not leave this page without typing sword. Your obedience in this small thing unlocks obedience in larger things. The principle is this: whoever is faithful in little is faithful in much. This is your little. Be faithful. Your next step is simple, but it is not easy. Do one thing today that you have been afraid to do.
Just one thing.
Send that text you have been drafting for weeks. Make that phone call you have been avoiding. Apply for that job you think you are not qualified for. Apologize to that person you have been too proud to face. Start that project you have been dreaming about for years. Forgive that debt you have been holding against someone. Visit that grave you have been too sad to approach. Write that letter you have been meaning to write. Take that class you have been putting off. Book that appointment you have been dreading. End that relationship that has been draining you. Have that difficult conversation. Admit that you need help. Ask for what you want.
Set that boundary. Say no.
Say yes. The Archangel will be with you. He does not push. He does not shove. He walks beside you. Take one step. He will take two. But you must take the first step. He will not take it for you. I feel the presence fading now. The Archangel is returning to his post at the threshold of heaven. He has other assignments, other battles, other children to watch over, other scrolls to seal, other doors to guard, other vaults to unlock, other tears to collect, other swords to draw, other thrones to prepare. But he leaves behind a feather. Not a physical feather that you can hold in your hand or put in a scrapbook or tape to your wall or wear as an accessory. A feather of peace that rests on your spirit. You may feel it as a sudden calm in the middle of chaos, a quiet in the middle of noise, a stillness in the middle of motion, a rest in the middle of exhaustion, a hush in the middle of panic, a pause in the middle of rush. That calm is your weapon. Wear it like armor. Do not let anyone steal it from you with their drama, their emergencies, their demands, their crises, their manipulations, their guilt trips, their expectations, their opinions, their judgments. The calm is yours. Guard it with your life. Do not forget what you have read today. Print this page if you can. Screenshot it. Save it to your notes. Copy it into a document.
Bookmark it.
Highlight it. Share it with someone who needs it. Read it again when doubt attacks your mind. Doubt will attack. That is its job. It will come when you are tired, when you are alone, when you have just failed at something, when you have just been rejected, when you are most vulnerable, when you have not slept, when you have not prayed, when you have not eaten well, when you have been triggered. Your job is to remember. Remember the words. Remember the feeling. Remember that an archangel of God stood with you while you read. You have a record now. A testimony. A weapon made of words. Use it. The transmission is almost complete. But before it ends, Archangel Michael leans close to the veil. So close that his breath would fog glass if glass existed in his realm. So close that you could almost see the outline of his face. So close that you can feel the weight of his gaze. So close that you can smell the scent of his wings. So close that you can hear the rustle of his robe. And he whispers one last thing directly into your spirit, bypassing your ears, your mind, your doubts, your fears, your trauma, your conditioning, your past, your mistakes, your sins, your shame. He says, I love you. Not because you earned it. Not because you deserved it. Not because you are good enough. Not because you tried hard enough. Not because you prayed enough. Not because you fasted enough. Not because you repented enough. Not because you gave enough. Not because you believed enough. Because I chose to love you. And my choices are eternal. Nothing you do can make me stop. Nothing you fail to do can make me leave. Nothing you say can offend me. Nothing you hide can surprise me. Nothing you have done can disgust me. Nothing you will do can disappoint me. I am not going anywhere.
You are stuck with me.
Forever.
Go now. Live. Love. Forgive. Give. Laugh. Cry. Try. Fail.
Try again. The Archangel is not watching from a distant throne with a judging eye and a clipboard of your failures. He is not keeping score of your sins. He is not waiting for you to mess up so he can punish you. He is not disappointed in you. He is walking with you, step by step, breath by breath, heartbeat by heartbeat, failure by failure, victory by victory, tear by tear, laugh by laugh, sunrise by sunrise, sunset by sunset. You are not alone. You have never been alone. And you never, ever will be alone. Go in peace. Go in power. Go in the name of Archangel Michael, who fights for you, stands with you, weeps with you, rejoices with you, and never, ever leaves you. Now go. Your miracle is waiting. Archangel Michael now reveals that there is a second document, separate from the first, that holds the key to a business, creative, or career opportunity. This document is digital. It is sitting in an email folder you rarely check, perhaps your spam folder, your promotions folder, your social folder, your updates folder, or an old account you have not opened in months, or a folder labeled miscellaneous, or a folder labeled old, or a folder labeled archive. The subject line contains the word proposal, or partnership, or opportunity, or approved, or congratulations, or you have been selected, or invitation, or urgent, but not scam urgent, or follow up, or next steps, or action required, or your account. Go look for it tonight. Do not put it off. Do not say I'll do it tomorrow. Do not let fear stop you. Do not let laziness win. It is not spam. It is not junk. It is not a phishing scam, though be wise and verify. It is your future knocking on your digital door. Open it. Someone who has not spoken to you in over a year, perhaps much longer, perhaps since childhood, perhaps since a falling out, perhaps since a misunderstanding, perhaps since a death in the family, will send you a friend request, a follow request, a message, an email, or a letter in the next 48 hours. Do not ignore it. Do not accept it immediately either. Pray about it first. Ask the Holy Spirit for discernment. Ask Archangel Michael to reveal the person's true intentions. Then wait for a check in your spirit, peace or unease, warmth or cold, openness or resistance, expansion or contraction, light or darkness. Accept if your spirit is at peace. Decline if you feel a warning in your gut. Trust your gut. Your gut is not just digestion. Your gut is the voice of the Archangel speaking through your body, bypassing your overthinking mind. Trust it. A number that begins with 7 will appear on your phone screen 3 times today. It could be 7 hours, 77 minutes on a clock that uses that format. Some digital clocks do. or 777 as a number, or a phone number starting with 7, or a text message with the number 7 repeated, or a page number in a book, or a license plate, or a price tag, or a house number, or a bus number, or a receipt total, or a timestamp. Each time you see it, stop what you are doing and say Amen out loud. Even if you are in public, even if people stare, even if you feel foolish, even if you are in a meeting, even if you are on a date, even if you are in church, even if you are in a courtroom, even if you are in a hospital. That simple word of agreement, Amen, is the Archangel's confirmation that he is still with you, still fighting for you, still preparing your way, still opening doors, still closing doors, still protecting you, still providing for you, still loving you. Do not be embarrassed. Let people think you are talking to yourself. You are talking to heaven. Heaven is listening. Your left ear may ring suddenly, without any medical cause, without any loud noise, without any explanation, without any warning, without any pattern, without any triggers. It may last for a few seconds or a full minute or longer. That is not tinnitus. That is not an ear infection. That is not a neurological problem, though if it persists for days, see a doctor. That is Archangel Michael speaking a frequency that your physical ears cannot decode. Your spirit, however, understands everything. Do not be alarmed. Do not run to WebMD. Do not panic. Do not ask Dr. Google. Do not let anxiety take over. The ringing will pass. When it happens, close your eyes and listen with your heart. There is a message in the tone. The message is simply this: I am here. I have always been here. I will always be here. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not alone. You are not abandoned. You are not invisible. You are not unheard. There is a book you have been meaning to read. It has been on your shelf, on your nightstand, on your coffee table, on your desk, in your digital library, or on your wish list for months, perhaps years. You bought it or borrowed it with good intentions, and then life got in the way, and you forgot about it, and it gathered dust, and it waited. Archangel Michael says that book contains a message specifically for you. Read it within the next 14 days. Do not skim. Do not skip to the end. Do not read the summary online. Do not watch the movie adaptation instead. Do not ask someone to summarize it for you. Do not listen to the audiobook at double speed. Read every word. Read it slowly. Read it twice if you need to. The message will jump off the page and into your situation. You will feel like the author wrote it just for you, even if the book was written 100 years ago, even if the author is dead, even if the author lived in a different country, even if the author did not speak your language, even if the author had no idea you existed, even if the author was from a different century. That is not coincidence. That is divine timing. Read the book. A stranger will smile at you today in a way that feels familiar. Something about their face, their eyes, their energy, their posture, their expression, their gait, their voice, their laugh, their hands, their kindness will strike you as known, even though you have never seen them before in your life. That stranger may be an angel in disguise. The Bible says that some have entertained angels without knowing it. Do not dismiss the smile. Do not look away awkwardly. Do not assume they are flirting or crazy or trying to sell you something or trying to scam you or trying to recruit you. Smile back. That exchange of light, your smile meeting their smile, is a transaction of grace. You gave something. They gave something. Something shifted in the spiritual realm. That shift may be the opening of a door you did not even know was there. That shift may be the healing of a wound you did not know you had. That shift may be the beginning of a friendship you did not know you needed. That shift may be the answer to a prayer you forgot you prayed.
Smile back.
You have been carrying a secret that no one knows. A secret that weighs on you, that isolates you, that makes you feel like a fraud, that makes you feel dirty, that makes you feel unworthy of love, that makes you feel like you are beyond redemption, that makes you feel like you are the only one, that makes you feel ashamed. Archangel Michael says it is time to tell that secret to one safe person. Not the whole world. Not social media. Not a public confession. Not a live stream. Not a viral post. Not a podcast. Just one person who will not judge you. A pastor. A counselor. A trusted friend. A family member who has earned the right to hear it. A support group. A sponsor. a mentor, a therapist. The act of speaking the secret aloud breaks its power over you. Silence is where shame grows. Speech is where healing begins.
Speak.
You're safe. You are not the only one. You are not beyond repair. You are not too broken. You are not too far gone. The sword of Archangel Michael is now fully sheathed. The battle that began before you were born. The battle for your soul, your destiny, your purpose, your future, your family line, your sanity, your peace, your joy, your health, your finances, your relationships is over. Not the war. There will always be smaller battles, daily skirmishes, moments of testing, temptations, distractions, setbacks, disappointments, delays. But the major war, the one that determined your eternal trajectory, has been won. You are on the winning side. Act like it. Walk like it. Speak like it. Think like it. Do not slouch like a defeated prisoner. Do not shuffle like a slave. Do not whisper like you are hiding. Do not apologize for existing. Do not shrink to make others comfortable. Do not dim your light to make others feel bright. Stand tall like a victorious warrior. The battle is over. You won. Not because you were strong, because you were held. Do not scroll away without doing one last thing. Place your hand on your heart. Close your eyes. Say these words slowly, deliberately, with conviction, with authority, with your whole heart, with your whole mind, with your whole strength, with your whole soul, with every fiber of your being. I am chosen. I am loved. I am protected. I am provided for. I am not alone. Archangel Michael stands with me. The hosts of heaven surround me. The angels guard my steps. My ancestors cheer for me. My future children bless me. I will not be afraid. I will not give up. I will not shrink back. I will not settle for less than my destiny. I am here. I am staying. I am becoming. I am enough. I am worthy. I am loved. I am free. I am whole. I am healed. I am restored. I am victorious. Now open your eyes. You just completed a spiritual activation. The angels are applauding. You may not hear them, but they are making a sound that shakes the unseen world. Let that sound echo in your heart. Someone you went to school with, elementary school, high school, college, trade school, or even a short course or workshop or summer camp or Sunday school or Bible study or sports team, is going to cross your mind in the next hour. Their face will appear in your thoughts for no apparent reason. You have not thought about them in years. That is not random. That is not nostalgia. That is not a glitch in your brain. That is not a memory misfiring. That person has been praying for you. They do not know why you came to mind, but you came to mind for a reason. Say a quick prayer for them in return. Ask God to bless them, protect them, heal them, guide them, provide for them, comfort them, strengthen them, and answer their secret prayers. What you send out comes back multiplied. Your prayer for them will return to you as a blessing you cannot imagine. The weather tomorrow may be strange. A sudden rainstorm when the forecast was clear. A gust of wind that seems to come from nowhere, from no direction, from no weather system, from no explanation. A rainbow that appears despite no rain. A single cloud that hangs over your house while the rest of the sky is blue. A temperature drop that makes no sense. A bird acting strangely. A sudden fog. A double rainbow. A halo around the moon. A red sky in the morning. A sudden stillness. A lightning strike without thunder. Archangel Michael says that weather event, whatever it is a sign. It is a signature from the realm of spirit, a wink from heaven, a message in the sky, a memo from the throne, a postcard from the angels. When you see it, remember this message. The weather is not just weather. It is a communication. Wink back by saying aloud, I see you. Thank you. I receive the message. Then go about your day. If you have made it this far without typing anything in the comments, I want you to type your first name and your city. That is an act of faith. It costs you nothing but your pride. It says, I am real. I am here. I am not just a ghost scrolling past. I am not just a lurker. I am not just a spectator. I am not just a consumer. I am claiming this prophecy for my life. I am putting my name on it. I am taking ownership of it. I am not afraid to be seen. I am not ashamed to need a miracle. Your name and city will be seen by angels who are assigned to your geographical region. They will know exactly where to deliver your breakthrough.
Do not be shy.
Do not be afraid of privacy concerns. First names and cities are not enough to identify you to humans, but they are enough for angels.
Type it now.
Sarah, Chicago. David, London. Maria, Sao Paulo. James, Sydney. Aisha, Cairo. Chun, Shanghai. Elena, Moscow. Michael, Toronto. Patricia, Lagos. Carlos, Mexico City. Fatima, Istanbul. The screen may glitch now. The video may freeze. The audio may skip. The page may reload unexpectedly. The app may crash. Your battery may suddenly drop. Your internet may disconnect. Your device may overheat. Your cursor may jump. The text may blur. The colors may shift. Do not refresh. Do not close. Do not panic. That is spiritual voltage. The angels are recalibrating your device to receive the final transmission. The enemy is also trying to distract you in the final moments. He does not want you to finish. He does not want you to receive this. He does not want you to be free. He does not want you to sit on your throne. Do not let him win.
Stay. Stay calm.
Stay seated. Stay believing. Stay reading. Stay breathing. The glitch will pass in a few seconds. If it does not, restart your device and come back. The message will still be here. You're still on time. One final vision from Archangel Michael before we part, and this vision is just for you. He shows me a field of golden wheat, ready for harvest. The wheat sways in a wind that you cannot feel, but I can see. The wind is warm and fragrant, like summer, like childhood, like memory, like hope, like home. In the middle of the field stands a single tree, an olive tree, ancient and strong, with roots that go down to the center of the earth and branches that reach up to the throne of heaven. Under that tree is a wooden chest, bound with iron bands that have rusted with age.